Hello everyone, this is your new moon reading. So, on Thursday, November 4th at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a super new moon in Scorpio. So, what does that mean? This is the time to do some deep diving into the inner oceans of our magnificent and divine being. We all know that new moon energy represents a time for new beginnings. But when she aligns with the mystical energies of Scorpio, this offers us a time for a deep transformational rebirth. Releasing the old, releasing the guilt, fear, limitations, addictions, negative self-talk, negative self-image, grudges, behaviors, old karmic patterns, old emotional states of being, and anything that is no longer in alignment with the new you that you are bringing into life. Clearing out the old is an essential initiatory first step that creates space and makes way for a complete cellular rebirth to occur. No other new moon has more potent rebirth energy than a new moon in Scorpio. And it all begins with a deep emotional, mental, and energetic cleanse of the spirit. And this is all synchronistically occurring in tandem with the ancient New Year and rebirthing spirit of Samhain, which astronomically occurs just 2 days after the new moon on November 6th at 11:50 p.m. So, 3 weeks ago, when I was creating and preparing for a few Samhain and healing moon-led ceremonies that I was leading this week and last week, I sat with the moon, as I always do, and let her share her magical guidance with me, which is typically received as immediate download. Because I've been working with her for a few years now, I trust the guidance that she shares with me. And she immediately showed me a water releasing ritual, followed by a powerful invitation to rewrite our story. Designing with clarity, precision, and detail the energy and essence of the new self that we are calling forth from within us, as well as that visionary life we are wanting to experience. This all arrives to us after the new moon in Libra that we experienced last month, where we were invited to renegotiate, reevaluate, and reassess all of the relationships in our life with others, with ourselves, with our soul agreements, and with our place in the world, as well as that Aries-Libra opposition of the Hunter's full moon that we looked at, where we look at the relationships between self and other. So for us Lunar Club members, this is nothing new. We've been actively working with this rebirthing process for the past month, either inwardly or through the transformational power of ritual. So for those of you who have participated in my Magic of Samhain class at Moonbeams Crystals, or the Healing Waters of the Waning Moon ceremony at Andrea Bosbach-Largent's Constellation Facilitator Training in North Carolina, you already experienced the releasing ritual of the old into the cleansing waters of the waning moon. And as she carries these releasings with her into the void, as she goes void, of course, on Wednesday, just before she opens up the new cosmic portal for us to recreate our story, our being, and our life from the infinite potential of the dark new moon in Scorpio. If you weren't able to attend either of those offerings, or you have more bubbling up within you that you would like to release from these ceremonies or from the Hunter's Moon 2 weeks ago, you are invited to write down your releasings and offer them into the cleansing waters before the moon goes void of course on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Now, in those ceremonies, we used a special disappearing or water dissolving paper. But believe it or not, toilet paper is a great paper to write on to capture your releasings and let it into the water and allow the water to dissolve it and carry it away. Whether you offer it to your local creek, river, lake, ocean, or even a bowl of water that you ritualistically pour out somewhere where the moon can cleanse it away for you. So once we've cleared our space within us by clearing out the old, the new moon in Scorpio invites us to get super clear, very precise, and detailed about what we are wanting to call into being as she manifests and illuminates our wishes with our ancestors in the night sky. Remember, this is said to be a moment of timeless synchronization of past, present, and future. Getting in touch with our ancestors and healing the past, being truly and deeply present with you, with all that you are beyond the constructs of space and time and your earthly circumstances, and calling forth what the future is speaking to you. There you will find your true powers of creation, and with the cosmic support and guidance from our ancestors, the new moon in Scorpio, and the spirit of Samhain. This is the time to find your inner peace and to let go of grudges and negativity. Breathe deeply. And fully accept life and the divine power that you have been given to create yourself. The divine power that you have been given to create your life. And the divine power that you have been given to create your experiences. Free from the conditions of space and time. This power is already within you. This is your birthright. You were born to transform. And there is no better time to do it than right now, when the new moon in Scorpio is looking directly at Uranus, the planet of revolutionary change. Not just small change, but big, huge change that affects generations to come. This is a change that will dictate the legacy that you leave for your future self. So, Lunar Club members, if you share one of your transformations with me, no matter how big or small, you get entered to select a gift from the Lunar Club prize basket. And for those of you who are not in the Lunar Club, I invite you to be a part of this magical journey to the moon. And for our new moon oracle reading, here it is. A win-win outcome is forecast, represented by full moon in Libra. So what does this mean? So, because full moons are all about climaxes, This card is saying that you are about to step into something new, which is no surprise for the reading that I was just giving. Change is on the horizon and the future looks bright, bright like the full moon. This card also illuminates a necessary balancing of letting go the old and bringing in and manifesting the new. Additional meanings for this card are a reminder to see others through the light of unconditional love and compassion in order to experience the world from a place of balance, inner peace, and inner sovereignty. This is the time to focus on you. You, first and foremost. And it is time to make a decision to create your next chapter. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this new moon reading and are enjoying the essence that this new moon in Scorpio is gifting with us. And until next time, at our full moon in Taurus, and a lunar eclipse on November 19th, I wish you guys a beautiful, beautiful new moon ceremony and a beautiful Samhain. Until then, take care, I love you, and have a beautiful new moon.